Hello and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time talking about the channel, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of future videos when I release. And if you are a returning subscriber, then welcome back to the channel. I'd first like to start out by saying congratulations to my niece who just gave birth this morning. I believe it was at 1:36 this morning when she gave birth to a baby girl. It was 7 pounds 3 ounces and 19 inches exactly. This is her first child, so you know she was pretty excited for the time to come. Today this is going to be a discussion type of video. I was going to talk about, which may not be very long because I've been busy today, as you can imagine, but I was going to talk about my opinions on the Mercedes. Do I think they are worth the price that they ask for them? True, I wouldn't pay the amount they ask for them. For a couple of reasons, really. One reason is I'm talking what I would consider to be one of their more basic models, from what it seems to me and everything. And this right here, as you can see, it's plastic. You know, it's hard plastic. Which in a car like this, I would see, because it's not a real expensive car. Now, some of the Mercedes, when I've been driving, I noticed this is not plastic. It is a softer material. It's not the best leather feeling, but it's not soft. It's not hard. You know, it's pretty soft, which should be for a car like that, right? And for the price range of them, I would say that there would be more soft touch, more higher end amenities, I guess you could say. Is it the right word for it? And then a lot of them do have leather seats, kind of like these, but not all of them. Some of them have cloth, and for a car that's 90,000, 80,000 maybe, might be a little less. Let's say about 60,000. I would think it would have a better material than just cloth. That's just me. And the trim on a lot of them, trim like this stuff right through here. A lot of them, it's plastic on here, and this up here is a soft material. On them, on the Mercedes, it's kind of a different pattern. Some of them, it looks like carbon fiber, not real carbon fiber, but the texture of it, the look of it, the texture is nice and smooth and glossy. And some of them have like wood, look like wood or something, which is not real wood. It's plastic, of course. And it's to the point to where one design flaw I think should be addressed is where the key is. It overhangs some. There's I think a LED strip behind it. But when you turn your key right through here, sometimes will cut you. The plastic on it will. Which I don't think, in a car that price range, I don't think should have that problem. Now, my honest opinion with Mercedes in general, not just the ones I drive, but in general, you pay a very premium price for the name of the car, just because it says Mercedes on it and has the P symbol on it. You pay a lot of money for that. The same interior, not the same interior necessarily, but the same type of, like the seats being leather, the roof lining. You can get the same or similar quality in something, say like a G70, which are, for the top trim, it's probably close to the same price, probably around $50,000 to $60,000. I might be off a little bit there, but it is that one is the luxury line of Hyundai. And for Mercedes, that's a lower, probably their low to mid. When it comes to the Mercedes AMG, there's a couple of them. There's a 43 and a 63 that we drive. The 63 is just pretty much the top of the tier. It has their monster bi-turbo V8s, which, when it comes to the way they drive, I'm not disappointed at all. They drive really well. Even for an SUV, they do have pretty responsive steering on them. Sure, I can't drive them to the limits and test them like you would see on some channels here on YouTube, but they feel nice at you know, for being SUV, and they have a pretty decent interior as well. If you see me look down a lot, I'm looking at my phone at the screen linked to the camera. So, but overall, I think for Mercedes, I don't want to diss Mercedes at all, because, you know, they are a luxury car, so they would be a little more expensive. But I think the price tag on a lot of them is a little too much, from my own opinion. Now, other people have other opinions too. The same would go for BMW and everything. You know, I wouldn't pay the price they ask for them. I've never driven BMW, so I don't know how they drive and everything. But see, I'm not sure about all the prices on all of them. I'm just guessing that from the way the insides of a lot of them are, that they're probably between $60,000 and $70,000 cars. Might touch 80 on some of them. The AMG, I think it's the GLE 63S. That one retails at about 112 to 115,000, which is a lot of money for me. But versus some of the others out there of the luxury cars, it probably wouldn't be too much off from them. But anyway, I'm rambling on too much here as it is. So the video, I don't want to make it too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw to an end here. All for me, my opinion is, yeah, I wouldn't pay that much for a vehicle, especially when a lot of the stuff on the car doesn't feel to me what it should be for that price range. Now, I would possibly spend that much money on a vehicle if I had that kind of money. That, as long as it had the interior and materials to match that price range, if that makes any sense. Once again, I'm not saying anything bad about Mercedes, because they tend to make, in my opinion, a decent quality what I drive. There may be some of the Mercedes that they're great quality, you know. I just haven't driven them, and they might actually have them, you know. I'm sure they do, but the ones I've driven, I wouldn't pay the amount of money that they would ask for one with the quality of it. Anyway, I guess that's going to be the video for today. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, have a blessed day.